Welcome, all you Aquarians, to your weekly energy update. And yes, this week, instead of putting out my energy updates by element, like fire signs, water signs, etc., Spirit wanted me to put out the energy updates by each individual zodiac sign. So I'm not sure if they're going to have me doing that go forward, but I'm excited that we're going to do that this week. This also, of course, is for the week of 4/24 to May 1st, but if you're coming across this video outside of that time frame, these are timeless. If your intuition brought you here, I would trust your gut and watch it anyway, so I'm sure there are messages here for you. If you are watching this during that week, we have on April 30th, at the end of the month, the Taurus new moon. That's bringing in some beautiful Venus energy, because of course, Venus rules Taurus, and that brings in this energy of restfulness, of self-love and self-nurturing. So we're going to take a look and see what area of our lives the Creator would like to offer us to have some rest, to have some nurturing and some self-love around. And I'm going to start off with these cards, the Ask Your Guides Oracle. And for any of the cards that I use during a reading, I do list them down in the description box below. So if you are interested in any of these, you know where you can find them. So for our Aquarians, what would you like them to know? Where can they use some rest or self-nurturing or self-love? Okay, there we go. Boom, boom, and you actually get two. So you have New Beginnings, Divine Father. Beautiful. And then you also have Solitude, Higher Self. So this is a great combination here. I'll read both, but just intuitively coming from here, I mean, this new beginning, it's like this new beginning, this connection to the higher realms, because you have the Divine Father and your higher self, the solitude. It's kind of like this hermit type of feel to it, that it's like the Divine Father, the Creator of all things, wants you to have this alone time, this solitude, this one-on-one relationship that you're being called to here, connecting to the higher being that you really are, which helps you connect to the Divine Father. So I am loving this. And let's take a look here. So New Beginnings, Divine Father is about courage, desire, initiation, and creativity. So the spark of life from your Divine Father is igniting your imagination, stirring your creative genius, and instilling in you a strong desire to bring about change. That's very Aquarian. Now is the perfect time for you to act upon your impulses and initiate new beginnings, especially in those areas of your life that leave you presently dissatisfied. Trust your desire for change and ask the Divine Father to give you the courage to initiate it. Commit to your unique new ideas. Start writing that book you've been thinking about. Open that business you've been secretly desiring for so long, or break the ice in a new relationship with someone you've held back from. The Divine Father encourages you to act in confidence. All the elements for your success are in place. Don't hesitate, don't think, don't play it safe. Take a leap of faith and commit fully to what you really want. Your Divine Father's message, go for it, you can't fail. I love it. And then number 13, this is about observation, contemplation, renewal, and listening. Your desire to seek solitude is appropriate at this time. You're being counseled by your higher self to retreat and to renew your soul through quiet contemplation. Your nervous system has been overstimulated and you can't absorb any more input from the outer world. So step away and give yourself the necessary peace and time alone you require to revitalize your system. In doing so, you'll begin to sense, feel, and even hear the voice of your higher self, but only when you step into more natural surroundings. Like get out into nature, right? Reconnect with nature in whatever way is practical, given your circumstances. Fully open your heart to your higher self, even if you fear that you can't make contact. You are making contact. Furthermore, your higher self asks you to take your time when contemplating your circumstances and considering your options. Resist the temptation to yield to any sense of urgency. There's no emergency. The true direction will make itself known if you're patient. Your higher self also alerts you to the fact that not all the necessary pieces of information to make the best decisions may be apparent yet. Your higher self wisely counsels that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is to do nothing. The message, be quiet and wait. So Divine Father says, hey, new beginnings, go for it. And your higher self is like, yes, but simmer down now and take time to yourself. And what I feel this combination of these two together, because they almost sound contradictory, but the emotion that I feel around it is that he's like, here, the door is open, go through it, but you don't have to make this big announcement about it. Keep it to yourself for now. Privately plan all your steps and do those things, because when you make this announcement, when you make these steps and these leaps, there's individuals that are naysayers and little blah, 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 and you just don't have energy for that right now. This is about this walking hand in hand with your higher self and the Divine Father, going through this beautiful new beginning, this beautiful new adventure you're starting. But it's almost like it feels it would take away from it if you shared it with a bunch of people. Of course, if you have a significant other or someone that you trust, but it's all about limited exposure of it to the outside world. This is like it's almost like seeing a beautiful sunset and trying to put words to it. It takes away from the experience when you try to define it. And I kind of feel like that's what they're asking you to do here. We're also going to get more information through these Power of Surrender cards. We'll see what else Creator wants all the Aquarians to know here. All right, so what else for our Aquas, our beautiful Aquarians? Okay, there we go. Yep, surrender fear. Yeah, let go of the fearful stories you are telling yourself. Stay in the moment, focus on solutions, and celebrate every baby step forward. There we go. So that makes total sense with what we were talking about. So yeah, definitely surrender to the fear, take the baby steps, go with it, and just take step after step after step. Don't worry about the entire 1,000 steps. Just take the first few and enjoy the process. Don't worry. Don't become so attached to the outcomes. Then we're also going to pull from these Tarot of the Divine. See what else the Creator wants you to know about this new beginning. New relationship. Yeah, this co-creation is what I'm hearing too. It's like you're not doing this alone. You're definitely co-creating this, with your higher self, with the Creator. So it's not like you're doing all this on your own. It's like even designed. Let's take a look here. Let me just pull some cards. I feel like this one and this one, and now they want this one and this one. This one, not that one, but they do want that one. Okay. Very specific. So let's dive in here. We've got, the Hierophant. You are ready to move to this new spiritual level, this new level into your connection. I mean, the Hierophant is all about stepping up your, kind of going up the ladder of your spirituality, and you are ready for this next step going in here with the Creator. Let's see here. Yeah, because you got the 5 here, you got the 5 here, 5 of Swords. Swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations, and you're moving from these thoughts and these beliefs of what you were worthy for, and moving into where you are this ruler, this pharaoh. I love the phoenix energy here too. You're rising to this new place, and you don't have to prove that what you want to do. Yeah, that makes sense with the energy I was feeling there too. Because usually you'd see someone holding a sword and there's some swords laying on the ground and people are walking away crying. And it's because there was this battle of people pretty much arguing and fighting over that my small t truths are more truer than your small t truths of the human world. All your supposed tos and shoulds and need tos, all those beliefs that you're conditioned in growing up. And they vary. Everyone has some altered and even some contradictory things. And so that's why we battle, because we're taught, no, this is the way you're supposed to make that rice. No, this is the way you're supposed to do it. Rah, rah, rah. You're doing it wrong, And so I really feel like this energy, this movement, this change of perspective, because 5 is all about changing perspectives, moving into a new way of approaching things. And with this 5 of Swords, you have these new thoughts on how you're looking at things. And so there is this beautiful transformation that's happening with those. Let me see what else we have here. Yeah, because here's the Emperor. So as I was talking about here, you have become the Emperor and you're in charge here. And there's 2 sides of the Emperor. One is a very loving Emperor, and he's even holding the Ace of Swords here, which he's holding the Ace of Swords here too. That the loving Emperor, he only has these drives, these intentions is the word I was looking for, of what's great for the kingdom, what is going to help his kingdom, the people of his kingdom, be successful and have these lives full of love. Well, that's one side. But we all also have this inner child, and when our inner child feels unsafe and out of control, in fear, what it does is it goes into fight or flight mode. It goes out of its mind and it tries to do whatever it can to be back in control or take control from others and feel safe again. And so the loving Emperor, when it goes into fight or flight mode, turns into a dictator and a tyrant instead, only caring about its own safety, its own success, its own worth. And so there's this transformation that happens here in the motivation on what you're wanting out of your life. This connection to your higher self allows you to really connect to that higher love and to that understanding as well. So I love that information that's coming in for you, because you realize there's 2 places that you rule from in your life, either a place of fear and sadness or a place of love and light. So let's see what else we have here. This message is unfolding. Yeah, light. So love and light. So the sun, this is beautiful, because the sun is one of the most brilliant, successful, amazing cards. So this is this brighter light, allowing you to see who you are. It shines light upon all the different areas of your life, allowing you to see all the different things that are in there. The dark things, the dust, the cobwebs, but also the beautiful things in your life. And so there is this light that's coming in to help you understand. And it rules children too, which with this divine father and this child stepping through into the light, I really feel, there's this brightness that's coming. So definitely, it's like they're saying it's worth this new beginning, because it is definitely an indication here of success. Yeah, 8 of Cups. So cups are your emotions. The 8 of Cups is leaving behind those emotions that no longer serve you, because you have been feeling what you've been feeling and doing what you've been doing, and you are ready. You are Aquarius. You get bored of situations when they're not fulfilling you, and all these cups have made you left empty. And this is like this kind of hermit. If you look at this is almost like the hermit card. They walk away finding the lantern and find their inner wisdom and going on their own inner adventure with the solitude. So you are ready to leave these old ways of feeling behind to moving into this new area. Yeah, this makes sense. 5 of Coins or 5 of Pentacles. This again, another 5 transformation on how you're looking at your worth. You move from this feeling of this, where you feel abandoned, out in the cold, no one helping you, you're feeling unworthy of support, not getting any support from those humans on the outside. But the beautiful transformation that happens in there, like this is the transformation from this victimhood into this victorhood. You move from feeling abandoned to seeing this stained glass window full of pentacles, which represents the limitlessness and assistance from the creator of all things, from the universe. So you move from this feeling of being abandoned by the humans of the world to realizing that the humans of the world are only the delivery man or the shipping company, but that everything that is coming to you, for you, comes from the creator of all things, who has no limit, endless resources. So you can trust that you will always have everything you need in your life, and you do have this connection to, obviously the upper realms, where you have this transformation, understanding that you are worthy of this co-creation, of this assistance. Literally, you have this huge hand of the creator helping you. Talk about a big honkin' helping hand, right? So I love this message here unfolding for you. We are also going to pull a card here from these Celebration of Love deck, see what else, but I think the message is pretty clear here. You have this transformation and how you're feeling about yourself and what you feel you're worthy of. So what else for our Aquarians, please? Okay, this one right here. Yep, Harmony. Atlantis 2.0. Love that here. We'll put that here. And so harmony, peace. I love it. And the harmony energy says this image celebrates all the other environments and societies that we share our planet with. It calls us to open our hearts to tolerance and understanding, and put forth an effort to live in harmony with all life forms on this planet, which is kind of what we're talking about a little over here. Try to look at the other species on the planet as being co-inhabitants and sharing the earth with us. Get a bird feeder and feed the birds. Give a donation to an animal or environmental group. Make it a point to learn something new about life under the sea, in the sky, or on land, and then joyfully share it with someone. Because the special message for this card is you are being inspired to be a little more tolerant towards some creatures you do not like or are afraid of. Learning about them and trying to understand them may open up a whole new appreciation of them. And I feel that has to do with this Five of Swords, this way we're looking at things, looking at other people, that we don't have to prove ourselves to anyone, but they don't have to prove themselves to you. Because when you have yourself under all these strong rules of the supposed to be and should be and need to be, you feel you have to police everyone else too. Because by golly, if I have to obey all these frickin' rules, everyone else is going to obey those frickin' rules too. But when you release yourself from those, you release everyone else too. So this is where this harmony comes in, because you're freeing yourself as well. Your final cards are from these divine directions, and these are just the final messages from the creator for all you Aquarians for this week. So what's your final message for our Aquarians, please? Okay. All right, there we go. Any others? Okay, that one. Any others? Okay, yep. All right. So you have quite a few here, which is all right. We'll take all the messages we can get from the divine. Oh my gosh. So animals are important to you. Animals heal, comfort, and relax you. So there's definitely reaching out to animals this week is so important, whether it's even if you don't have animals for yourself, or you're going to go visit a wolf sanctuary or a zoo or somewhere where you can interact with animals. I think is important for you, because you do sense that unconditional love that comes from within them, and it just helps you attach and connect to this beautiful earth, like I talked about in here, the solitude here. Getting in tune with nature is an important piece of this. Yep, communicate with others more freely, speak up, you have a right to be heard. I kind of feel like this has to do with what you're talking about with communicating what your desires are, but I kind of feel like that's on hold here, but just know that you are able to, like, communicate for me here, it's like living. You're able to express yourself freely. So speak up, shine bright. You have a right to shine your special light in the world, is kind of what I feel that means. Yeah. Because career, it's time to add extra energy to your career area. Maybe try something new beginnings. So definitely they're talking about that new career. Enjoy your positive time. Smile. Know that everything is going well. Yeah, that's definitely this positive light that's coming in for you here. Time. The universe is helping you. Look for synchronistic events around you. Holy moly. Yep, definitely. Like it talked about here, they are co-creating it with you. The universe, that huge hand, is helping you. So you're not in it alone. Look for those answers around. Yep. Teach. You have a wonderful gift for working with others. Have you considered teaching? So there is, for some of you, this is a general reading, but you all have something to teach in some area of your life, even if it's just by you choosing to make this leap and to do this. You teach so many people that bravery to do that. You know, so a lot of people think I couldn't do that, and then you show them, yeah, you can. If I could, you can too, right? Because you got the skills. It's time to learn some new skills, study a course, or start a new hobby. So again, this career, the skills, doing this newness is all coming in here. So I am loving this nudge that's coming from the universe. I will tell you now, I am an Aquarius sun, so I definitely feel that nudge too. So all my brothers and sisters, or however you identify, what a week we have coming up, and let's just support each other in this new adventure that we're all going to go on, because we have this a very big ability to lead. And this is the age of Aquarius, right? And so the world does need all the Aquarians, no matter where it is at in your chart, to express this bright light, because this is the dawning of our age, right? So I love this for you. If you are looking for even more messages of love from above, in addition to these weekly energy updates, I also put out monthly readings for each zodiac sign. And actually May's is becoming available this week, so keep an eye out for those. I also put out a variety of other videos throughout the month, so if you don't want to miss out on any of those messages and videos, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, also click the subscribe button, that'll give you access to this notification bell. And when you go in there, if you select the all option, then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. Also, doing any of those things helps spread the love, because when you like a video, you share a video, you comment on a video, or you subscribe to the channel, the YouTube algorithm just goes crazy and wants to share the videos of that channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, I am very grateful for that. Also, these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. All right, all you amazing Aquarians, as you go through this amazing week and every moment of every day of your life, please know that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. You have an amazing week. I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon, but in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.